Hello, my name is Jessica Blyler, and I'm going to give you a little tutorial on Kahoot. So first off, Kahoot, I just usually type it into Google. You can also just do kahoot.com. You would click the link here. Now, if you're new, you would have to sign up and follow those steps. I already have an account. I've already done all those steps, so mine would look a little different. I can show you here quick. When you sign up, it's going to ask you as a teacher. You can use your email and enter all your information in there. It is free, so you don't have to pay anything for that. I'm going to log in so that we can kind of see what it would look like afterwards. The cool part about Kahoot is that there are a lot of pre-made items already. There's a lot of trending topics. You can search by your category as well. Now, I suggest creating your own because it is important that your Kahoots match what your students' needs are and what your curriculum is and what you're teaching. But if you do need something quick, they do have different Kahoots that educators have made for any topic you can think of. To find a Kahoot, you type something in here. Now I can level it by my grade. I want third grade, only. I want graded only by teachers. So I'm applying all of these filters so that I know I'm getting what I really want. I can see how many questions are in it. I can see example of questions. The other thing that I think is the most important is the creating your own Kahoot. So we're going to take a little bit of time to go through that. So down here, this would show you your stats of how many questions you've made, Kahoots you've made, things about that. The quiz is the most important, I believe, in my opinion. This is really where you're going to get your formative assessment. So in the quiz, I won't restore the one I've made. What you do is you need to type in a title first. So we'll go through some of these examples. So story elements, I found that it makes you add a description. You can't move on until you have. So I might just say hashtag story elements. They like you to add hashtags as well. Who do you want it to be visible to? Language, audience. If you're using any resources, you need to credit them. And if you want to add a video, you can add a video. It also lets you upload an image. Okay, so we're moving on. Now, there are two different ways you can add your questions. I believe the easiest way is from the spreadsheet here that they have made for us. It says download the spreadsheet template. You want to click that. If you haven't already made one, you would just upload it. So now you're adding every single question into this template. So question, type an answer, 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 answer. Question, answer, answer, answer. Question, answer, answer, answer. And this is made by Kahoot, so they upload it and it's formatted exactly how they want it to be formatted. When you create it, you would save it, then you would select your file and upload it that way. The other way you can upload is to add a question this way. So you would just type in your question. What is an example of a story element? I can add a time limit. For me, I allow the most of the time possible because I don't want to limit to my students to trying to get it very quickly and then they just guess. I would like them to do as much as they can. Award points, don't award points. So answers. So now I'm going to type in any answer that I want for my question. So what example story element? I might have plot. Might have the title. Maybe I'll have glossary. And, obviously I only want one of these answers to be correct. You need to make sure you select the one that is correct. And then you also credit your resources here. And you can add an image, a YouTube link, a couple images, whichever way you want to do it. You would hit next. So now I have one of my questions. Now I can go and add a second question. So you see how this way it could get a lot more time consuming than if you would just upload them all into a spreadsheet all at once. So as long as I have one question, it's going to let me save my game. So now I can preview it, I can play it, I can share it, whatever I would like to do. I can go back and edit it. Let's go do a preview so we can see what it would look like. So it's going to give me a game pin. I have to click a certain item. So now Kahoot game pin, I have to add it. So right there, game pin 4658855. So enter. So now the kids are able to type a nickname in. Okay, go. They're in. So you'll be able to see once all of your students are in, which is usually the really fun part for I notice my kids. They like creating that nickname and seeing it pop up here. So once you see all your students in, you hit start. The question will show on the board or on the smart board, and the kids on the iPad or a phone can kind of answer that question. So one example of a story element. Now they have the answer, they click whatever it is. Once all the kids' answers, it pops up. You would move on to the next one, and you can kind of see who gets it that way. One last thing I want to show you very quickly is the reports. So once you have reports, you can kind of see the players, how they did, and what it looks like. Thank you so much.